would say definitely it was really, really positive for me, because it was really eye-opening from different perspectives. I guess that this program really, also calmed me really down, and changed my emotions like towards the future, because I think that I've built towards these weeks much more positive mindset and trust in my abilities, in my skills, like in my past and all the things that I've reached, like in my life in general. So I think that it has been really precious for me. Like I'm really, really grateful, and I'm super happy that I did it actually. My experience like overall was extremely positive, like, and it gave me so much more than I expected somehow, because I thought, okay, it's just something that I will go there and people will explain to me what do I have to do with my life, and then in the end, it wasn't it. It was just, I talked a lot like with all of you, and yeah, it was something that came from within, like with like internal thing that came out instead of something that was, put inside me, like as a maybe in university or in school. So yeah, so that was the kind of feeling that I appreciated the most. I definitely can manage my emotion really like much better than before, like, because I think that my emotions kind of controlled me like before the course and like the program, and now I have much more control over them. I can manage them, and I also have lots of trust within myself, and at the same time I'm not so anxious anymore about the future, because I've learned that, even though you make a wrong decisions, and wrong decisions don't exist. So I can always change my path. I can always, learn something more. And yeah, I think that this is really life changing. Like it really cuts me down. It's super important for me. So yeah, I would definitely say like much more trust within myself, and the capacity to manage these, especially negative emotions, especially. Well, I guess that, I I think that it was really unexpected for me, the fact that people in the program had a lot of space to talk, and this was, I guess, my favorite part. The thing that, it wasn't just a class, like a lecture that we were just there and hearing from you, from Rowena, from the facilitators, like students and teachers, but it was something much more open, much more as a student personally, like I've been a student for 10 years now, and I didn't have space like in classroom to talk, and so I guess that this kind of program gave me, that space, so unexpectedly, because I really didn't expect it. And yeah, so I think maybe this was my favorite part, even more, of the things that we learned. They're super important, but this was my favorite part, like the part that I will, remember and share with friends if I had to, describe the program and the uniqueness of this program. GYL was much more focused on the uniqueness of the person, because it didn't have, one answer for all of us, but somehow like every person kind of discovered like a personal answer, that like something that was just perfect for them. While, for instance, like this book that I read, like maybe has some steps to follow, because you have to follow some steps and then you arrive, like, you discover your talent and you're there. Yeah, so I think that this was the unique part of GYL, the fact that it was focused on the person, and there wasn't just one answer for all of us, but different answers which were perfect for each person. A lot, like it really helped me a lot. Like I think that, apart from the trust thing, like because it really built my trust within myself. um, I think that it removed my fear of future and of failure, especially because I guess that the fear of failure is something that can really block your energy and create that anxiety and confusion, and also can block your decision making process. So I guess that by removing that kind of fear, it really opened a lot of doors for me, and lots of you know possibilities for my future that maybe I did not consider before because I was too afraid of the outcomes. But then in the end, uh, you know, thanks to the things that I realized throughout the program, yeah, I think that this fear of the future is really I don't want it to control me anymore. So yeah, so I think that this was my most important outcome and takeaway from the course. I really yeah, I don't know how to explain like my appreciation for this program, because I really wasn't expecting all of this. I just thought, okay, I had a really nice workshop in the university, and then maybe it's gonna be fun. But I think that I really learned so much. Like I also created, a Word document with all of the things that we said during the program, and yeah, I think that this, these kind of programs should be in university, in in the workplaces. Like I think that they can really change. Um, I would don't want to say like a person's life, but a person's mentality, and make people much more aware about themselves and um, yeah, who they are, they want to be, and you know um, yeah, it's a really nice tool. It's been a really nice tool to be much more conscious about myself. So I think that I'm extremely grateful for for this program. I'm really happy about it. I don't have anything negative to say.